Well, there's two parts to that story. The very first time I met Brooke, or I guess saw Brooke, was I just got home from my mission, and I was playing for the Lethbridge College, and we had a game out in Cardston. And after the game, I was talking to my mom and my family, and my mom points out this beautiful, tall, blonde girl across the gym, and she's like, "Oh, you should go ask her out on a date." And so I was like, okay. So I walked over to go introduce myself, and thankfully my younger sister Emily stops me and says, "That's Brooklyn Hardy. She's still in high school." So fast forward a year, we first officially met and actually talked to each other. The first time was at the U of L rookie party.
We met at a rookie party.
The basketball teams, they do like a rookie party every year, and she came with her roommate Courtney.
And we went there because Courtney, my roommate, plays on the women's basketball team. And anyways, the guys and the girls were having a party, so Courtney wanted me to go with her.
Our first date, our first official date was, I was planning on taking her out on a Friday night, but I asked her out on a Wednesday night at Institute class.
The first time he asked me if I wanted to do something was when we went to Institute. He said, "Hey, Brooklyn," and I said, "Hey," and he said, "You want to go to Institute?" And I said, "Sure, I'll meet you there."
And I wanted to see her the next night, so she said she was super busy studying, and so I brought her a little study treat. And
our first date was when
we went for a drive, and we went and got Circle K Pops, and we ended up driving around for 3 hours just talking. So that was our first date.
He picked me up for a study break, a quick study break, to go get Circle K Pops, and it actually turned into a 2-hour, 3-hour rant session where we just drove and talked, literally just ranted about everything in our lives.
Well, which move are we talking about here? But I made both of the first moves.
Me. No, I'm just kidding, it's Brady.
So the first move, I guess, I had added her on Snapchat, and she had me back, but I didn't snap her back for probably 2 weeks. And just to I don't know, just kind of let things I'd just cool down, I guess, I don't know. So I added her, and then I texted her, and I asked her to come to Institute with me. So that was kind of the first move.
But Brady says he did it all himself, but I kind of also initiated it.
And then I guess the other first move was, we were in my basketball gym, and I was trying to hint that I wanted to kiss her, and that was on our 5th date, I think.
So we were on my couch, and we were watching Spirit, and it got to the climax part where it was "You will always be mine." Anyways, okay, you gotta put that in the video. But he was sitting on this side of me, and I was sitting here, and then we were just, oh wait, no, go again. Wait, go again.
She had came over, and we went to my cousin's game, but we were shooting hoops in my gym, and I was trying to hint that I wanted to kiss her.
Okay, before I finish that story, I have something to add. Before we had sat down on that couch that day, we were at Brady's house, and we were shooting basketballs in his gym. And the whole time he was like, "All right, well, if I miss this, what do I get? Or if you lose, then let's make a bet. If I lose." Anyways, the whole time I was like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what he's doing, and I'm not going to give into that, because that's not even a move if he just kisses me in his gym.
And then I did end up kissing her that night, but not in the gym. That was later on.
So I was like, oh, okay. And then anyways, so we went back to my house, and that's when we were watching the movie, and then we were kind of talking, and then I was kind of disagreeing with what he was saying because he was just being dumb. And he's like, "All right, so are you gonna disagree with everything I say?" No, he said, "Are you just gonna do the opposite of everything I say?" And I was like, "Yep." And I had kind of we were kind of like this on the couch, and I'd kind of sat up, talking to him like this, and then he leaned in and kissed me during the spirit part where the horses are running up the hill. So it was awesome. It was really good.
Oh, probably me.
Me. No. Yeah, me. Definitely me.
Yeah, probably me.
Forever. He says he's like almost done golfing. I'm on the last hole like 20 minutes ago, so I'm already in Raymond. And he's like, "Oh, I'm just doing my last putt." That was like 20 minutes ago. Anyways, so when it comes to golfing, Brady's always gonna be late. But everything else, I would say pretty the same, or me.
Brooklyn, every single time.
Me, obviously, me.
We'll be watching a movie and 2 minutes in she'll be asleep. And then I have to watch the movie by myself, and then at the end she'll be like, what happened? And I'll have to tell her everything that happened in the movie, and then we just end up watching it the next night again. So it's a vicious cycle.
I can't stay awake past 8:30 p.m. without being like I do. Period.
I think I do, but I do think our taste in music's pretty similar. However, Brooklyn's much more on top of things of refreshing her music. My music's been the same pretty much since we started dating. I haven't really added anything to it, but I don't know. I think I got some pretty good taste in music.
And who sings better?
She does. She's got a beautiful voice. Is that like just when it's me and her, or like in front of people? I think I'm more talkative in front of people, but I think we both can be pretty talkative.
Okay, this one's hard because actually I would say we're about the same when it comes to being talkative.
The worst part of it for both of us is that when we're trying to go to sleep at night, we just keep talking and talking and talking on the phone, and so then we don't end up going to bed till like 1 in the morning, and it's so tiring.
But I do find myself enjoying listening to Brady more than necessarily. Like, I feel like when I'm with other people, I enjoy talking. But when I'm with Brady, I enjoy just sitting back and just listening to him.
I said I love you first.
Brady did. And he wanted to do it. He's funny. He's a planner. He wanted to do it on the temple lawn and plan this big thing, but
We kind of had like our first big fight. Well, I wouldn't say a bit of fight, but it was like a little bit of an argument.
it was actually just in my house, and we were just talking, and then he just said, "I love you." It was really tender.
And I don't know, the way she handled it, like really, really impressed me. And I had known for a while that I loved her, but I just didn't have the guts to say it yet. And so I remember just the way she handled it, and she was so kind about it and patient. And I was like, oh man, I love this girl. And then I told her I loved her in her doorway of her apartment. Oh, I want to say me. I would be good at it, but she gets so mad at me when I don't tell her.
Me, 1000%.
So, but she's also not good at keeping surprises either, so I would say neither of us. We're both bad at it.
Brady has never kept a secret that I haven't found out about.
Me, 100% me.
Me.
She'll say it's her, but it's me. I make some pretty fire meals.
But, yeah, me. Okay, but when it comes to craft dinner, I hated on it before, but I understand the hype. Brady's craft dinner boils the water for 4 minutes, or cooks it for 4 minutes. I can't remember, but anyways, I will never be able to make it like him. His is amazing. And his cheesy bready spaghetti. Those are the only two things that he's like actually really, really good at. Otherwise, I would say me.
How happy she is. She just like has that like kind of bubbly spirit to her, and she's super sweet.
Attracts me most to Brady, obviously his looks, because he's very handsome and he's a stud. Brady will get that.
Except for when you wake her up from a nap or anything. But other than that, she's like always seems to be super easygoing and happy, and I really love that about her.
What attracts me most, I think, is his testimony and the way he honors his priesthood and loves his church and the gospel. And I also really like his eyes. His eyes are really pretty because they change colors.
That is a hard question.
I love Brady's personality.
What I love most about Brooklyn, I can't even choose one thing. There's too many things.
The fact that he cares about other people before himself. I feel like that's the first thing I noticed about Brady, was how he cares for his sisters, how he cares for his parents, and how he puts family first. And I feel like not many boys are like that, and that's the first thing that really stuck out to me when I met Brady. But
I love her smile, I love her eyes, I love her ears and her hands. I love how funny she is, how kind she is to everyone. I love when we're in the car, she uses pretty much anything as her microphone to sing with.
getting to know Brady more, I just love his kindness towards me and how real he is towards me and his love.
Yeah, I love everything about her.
Our lives will be full of happiness and love and more putters than we'll ever need, and that's okay.